Welcome back. We're continuing the rounds here as we head off to the Seiden District. And there's a 4SPG there. 4SPD? Yeah, 4SPG there, which actually we'll go head towards that first, because it may take us around Seiden. So, we'll head there.
Go, go, go!
Team fall back, enemy spotted.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Indeed. We'll start here, though. And that one fast fashion shop at the Trion Mall has grown quite popular lately. Thanks to mass production, they're able to sell stylish clothing for low prices. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. However, as someone who finds clothing durability and individuality more appealing, I'd rather shop at other brands. Well, it's entirely up to you, isn't it? Yeah. The important thing is to shop wherever suits your needs best. Indeed. That's key to understanding fashion. I hope you'll continue to support our brand in the future. If you have any questions about styling options, please don't hesitate to ask. We'll be sure to help you to the best of our ability. Oh, lovely. Oh, how are you doing, Naomi? The Erland brand is incredible. Not only do they keep up to date with the current trends, but the quality of the material means it lasts forever. I mean, look at that. Shirts and blazers. Yep. And that's not even to mention how impressive Mora is. Styling customers is like her sixth sense. I need to become a staff member that the Erland name can be proud of.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
So in love with this brand.
Oh, are you? Right.
Wow.
Oh, look, it's Eddie.
So cool.
Alright, so let's see. Bulletin board.
What have we got?
There's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. Bounty in the waterworks. That's it? According to recent intel, a dangerous monster, the Kraken, has been sighted in the Seiden District's waterworks. We would greatly appreciate you taking care of the beast in the guild's stead. I was expecting more. It's like, oh, it's kind of disappointing. It's like, oh, it's like, where's like the really good quests and stuff. Like, I like the one we had previously with Towa. And Crow was there. Hey, Woody, you wrote that letter, didn't you? Yeah, it was me, all right. Thought I'd get one over on you and Ronald for all that bullying you did. Well, figured you'd try beating me up again. No, I actually wanted to apologize. I know it's too little, too late, but don't worry about forgiving me either. I just felt kind of bad that you went through all the trouble over something so stupid too. It's not stupid, believe it or not, James. I will get my revenge. Sure, and I'll give you the chance. How about we play a one-on-one? You want to play basketball? Why would that solve anything? James, it's just like what Sasha said. Looks like a bunch of teenage angst, honestly. Indeed. Why do I have to play basketball with someone who bullied me? Well, I'll just go ahead and give myself a handicap. Make sure to give me a good beating, alright? Very well. Wonder if we get anything new here. Talk. It's kind of weird to see Eddie running a stall here. Well, as long as he's holding up okay after what happened, he can do whatever he wants. I just bought some roasted chestnuts from him, and then he and I did a little bit of chatting. It's thanks to him that Frawl is alive and well. I've thanked him like 1,000 times at this point. Anyhow, he still isn't being completely open with me about all that's going on with him. He might have cut ties with those delinquents, but I'm wondering if he's fully let go. He's got other things going on now. Oh, this is where having friends who care can be handy. I'm gonna try and help him however I can. Lately, Eddie's looked like he's been worried sick. What if it's about his friends from the gangster crew he was kind of involved in? It's just a hunch, but I think he wants to help him change for the better. Oh, Eddie. I know, maybe I can get them to join the team. Our crew has all kinds of wild punks, so hey, what's one or two more? If Eddie wants my help, I'll give it to him. We basketball brothers always have each other's backs. Oh, anyway, play one-on-one. Okay, game on. Game on! Begin.
Okay, let's begin.
That's missed, that's missed. Yeah.
There.
Oh, terrible. Do-do-dun, do-do-dun. Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, return. Begin.
Okay, let's begin.
So, the first time, every time. Terrible. I mean, brilliant! Look at that strategy there. Terrible. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Time's up. Good, 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 good.
Yeah.
Bad. Wasted his time, he can't do it.
Yeah.
Don't matter. Time's up, mate.
There. Yeah.
Just keep going for that, keep going for that, keep going for that.
Crap.
How dare you!
Yeah. Nice move. Yeah.
Oh, you got one. Oh, look! I won!
Victory's mine.
First time, every time. Your laugh annoys me, Simon. Stop pushing yourself so hard. You're gonna end up in the hospital at this rate. It's just a little scratch. Besides, injuries are like battle scars. They're proof of all my hard... Ow. And that's what you get for acting all tough. You know, if you really get hurt, they might just make you sit out for the match. Sure you're okay with that? All you ever do is nag, Frawler. Seriously, you're just like my sister. Oh yeah? Forgot you had a sister. Think I should ask her to hang out sometime. I wonder what having a family's like. I mean, it's not like it's anything special. Wait, you're just trying to throw me off my game. I heard Frawler doesn't have any siblings, and her parents aren't around either. Yet she always putting other people's concerns over her own. Is helping other people really such a good thing? I mean, yeah. Kirk's not really the upfront with my feelings kind of guy, but he's at least trying now. Though it'd definitely be better for him and for everyone if he'd just open up and speak his mind. If I was a stubborn ox and kept all my feelings locked up tight, I never would have been able to meet all the guys here. And because I took a step forward, found a place where I belong. No regrets. Fair enough. Wow.
So cruel.
Indeed. You know, I got permission to do business, but only on the back streets, back alright. Honestly, I wasn't so sure how I'd start bringing in customers. But before I knew it, people were lining up for my stand, like the street basketball kids, some of the former delinquents. It's been pretty surprising. Actually made a pretty decent profit today. If this keeps up, I'll even have some good news for Bazelia. See, I've caused her a lot of worry, and I just want to show her I can stand on my own. Aw, Eddie. He's trying to be a good guy, I like that. Alright, Nate, how's it going? Nate, hey, mate. Oh, it's you guys. Look, I'm off today, so just leave me alone. You rigged, dude. Have you been drinking already? Well, wouldn't you be drinking if you got dumped by your girl? You know, we argued on and off last year, but our relationship kept pretty steady. But then I went and forgot all about our date. I was just really focused on my investigation for once. Of course, I went to apologize, but it doesn't look like she's gonna forgive me this time. Why does this have to happen? Sounds like adults have it pretty rough, huh? Not that I really get it. The guy probably can't keep a girlfriend because he's so shallow all the time. So now I'm back to being a bachelor. Why doesn't anything ever go my way? You need to find someone who appreciates the work you do, that's the thing. Inspector Daswani is amazing, isn't he? And he's even got a wife and kid. Yeah, but they appreciate what he does. It's like, they can't spend much time with him because of his work, but they appreciate that. It's like, you have to find someone who understands that. I had trouble getting quality sober flour after what happened to Cray Village. But thankfully, my sources in Longlai have stabilized, so at least for the near future, I won't be raising my prices. Even though it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder to get ingredients for Eastern cuisine lately. I want to make soba for as long as I can. See, my store's a place that people can depend on in the hard times. so I can't go closing the shop anytime soon. I won't let them down.
Hey, welcome.
Let's get some soba then.
Don't be a stranger.
Should see about like the yep, that's what I'm after. Oh, spare ribs, and whatever that was, because I can't pronounce it.
That was very well made.
Indeed. That one's very good though.
Thanks for the grub.
ADF up, cool.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
Thanks for the grab.
Ooh, I'm stuffed.
Really?
Love me a sugar rush.
Oh, you changed your mind soon, didn't you, when you got to sugar?
Love me a sugar rush.
Defense plus 12. What level does this get to? Like the rank? No idea, no idea. Is there anything actually down here? Ooh. Yes, there is. That's something at least. I want to use the elevators to get back up, but no. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Right. Hello, mate. Manager Rumsfeld is escorting Miss Bazzellia on a tour of the capital today. Normally, the duty of escorting Miss Bazzellia outside falls to me. But Manager Rumsfeld told me he'd prefer to go himself, so I've just been protecting the hotel in his absence. And I'm sure the young miss would be more comfortable with Manager Rumsfeld anyway. Miss Bazzellia is currently out at the moment. My, I do think that girl has matured recently. You see, the president was supposed to return home today. Miss Bazzellia was rather looking forward to the meal. However, due to an unexpected emergency, he had to make a change in his schedule. Last year, she'd spend the day sulking in her rooms. But this time around, the young lady seems to be taking it in her stride. In fact, she even claimed to be proud of his work ethic. You see, the young miss still finds me a bit scary. Not that it matters, at the end of the day, I just need to make sure she's safe. Her being uncomfortable around me doesn't make me sad or anything, it's just part of the job, you know? Yeah, but it'd be nicer if she was comfortable with you, you know? I don't think I'm quite ready for a meeting yet, but I need to get things settled as soon as possible. You see, I'll be having a talk with the Eurasian Trust Bank soon. Although my track record with them in the past hasn't been so great. But considering the public's faith in banks plummeted last year, they'll have to take a chance on me. I will get that money, even if I have to force my way into better financing. Okay. Oh, hello. And then Towa's here as well. Alright, then it sounds like the program should proceed as planned. Was there anything else we wanted to go over? I think you've just about covered everything. Honestly, I'm rather impressed with your performance so far, Towa. We might even have the chance to end the conference earlier than expected. Well, all the materials Princess Zeta, is that how you say it again, it gave me were so thorough, after all. I couldn't have done it without her. I'm glad to hear that, Miss Towa. Everyone keeps calling her Miss Towa. Like, shouldn't it be Miss Herschel? I could understand, like, Anya's calling her Miss Towa, but it should be Herschel. Oh, is that Arkwright Solutions, I see? It's certainly been a while. We haven't seen each other since Nemeth Island, no? Have you learned anything new recently? Nah, we're still hunting for clues at the moment. We've been pounding the pavement in the meantime, doing the rounds. By the way, why are you here, Miss Towa? See, Anya's saying it, that seems like kind of appropriate. Are you working on something with Prince Sharid? Hello, Anyas. Van, it's nice to see you two again. I'd like to thank you both once more for your assistance with that 4 SPG. As a member of the ICO, it was not something I could simply ignore. I'm glad we were there to aid one another. You mean to say you worked on a job together recently? Remind me to ask you about the full details later, when we have more time, perhaps. By the way, were you all discussing the upcoming International Symposium political debates earlier? Oh my. That's right. Now that tensions have managed to ease up a bit, I feel it's a prime opportunity to lay the groundwork for building future relations. Al-Same simply strives to aid its neighboring fellows. We'd like to forge a more peaceful environment going forward. As such, we've been supporting Miss Herschel, thank you, in making plans for talking points. So maybe it depends on the person. Cause okay, it's like if it's being brought up, like maybe there's just a different element to it. So this is all about creating a positive rhetoric with our neighboring countries, huh? It may seem a bit far off future, but we're making pretty good strides in getting there. Yes, I believe so too. That's a pretty big undertaking, but if it's for the future of Calvert, or future of the world. Speaking with Miss Towa, like maybe she just says Miss Towa, has taught me so much. She's quite impressive. By the way, can't help being worried about these substitutes of yours. Well, I'm sure you'll have no problem finding them. You've dealt with much worse in the past, no? That's true, we have. This Gardermaster character that's popped up recently seems to be quite dangerous. And that's not even to mention the Oathbreaker. There's very little information available on them, if any, but I'll be sure to update you if we find something. Thank you. I'm grateful that what happened at Nemeth Island didn't end in tragedy. On this timeline, yeah. If there was even one misstep, there's no telling what could have gone wrong. Going forward, we must act with the utmost vigilance in regard to the Thousand Oathbreaker. Towa! So I heard we have you to thank for making Swin and Nadia down for a temporary leave of absence. Yes, I know they were listed as short-term foreign exchange students, but I didn't want this to be the end for them. I figured if they come back, they'd like to continue with their school life. I agree. Those two have overcome a lot in their lives, and I want to believe they'll be able to overcome this as well. They've spent so long relying on each other, they don't even consider leaning on the people around them. But even so, they took a chance to depend on you, Mr. Arkwright. Isn't that right? Well, that's... Help them. Please. Miss Towa. Don't worry. We'll bring them back. You can count on it. Oh. Towa, ever caring. Are you here for something? Please allow me to assist you. Manager Rumsfeld is currently accompanying Miss Bezelia to Trion Tower. They should be returning shortly. I might be heading to Trion Tower next, actually. Is that actually the next location, though? No. But I'm just thinking, like stuff here seems to be pushing me there, so it's like, maybe I'll go there next rather than anything else. Okay. Getting reports via orb mail has become more commonplace nowadays. Naturally, our client companies are doing the same. They're all starting to implement the T-phone into their business practices. However, many of them seem to still be at a loss on how to use them. Thankfully, our company has been using T-phones for a while now. We're actually some of their first testers. We should be able to teach our clients a thing or two on how to make the most of them. Where's the person who paints Trion Tower? Is she actually at Trion Tower now? I'll check on you down here first. Didn't get a chance to go to Longport's Lunar New Year Festival this year. See, that's where Red Star shows off their dragon chariot. Oh, I know. The last time I saw it was forever ago. It was actually the only time I saw it, too. Man, I really wish I could go again. They probably already sold it at auction. Like, this person has a character model, but the stuff they say makes them sound like an adult. It's like... I suppose it's possible, but... Yeah. You know, the final race of Z1 is happening tomorrow. Time's flown by pretty quickly, huh? It's already been a full year since last year's finals. I just can't believe it. Everyone was neck and neck in the last one. Hope this year's just as exciting. Very well. Come to think of it, when they mistakenly arrested Vice President Fan the other day, I listened to the reports from the local police, and it sounds like there were a lot of complex issues surrounding the situation. At any rate, Longport serves as the base of the Eastern Syndicate Hayway. The shadows run deep there. Oh, they do, yes. The Fixers, huh? It's been a while since I've seen Arkwright at the wheel. Heard you were involved with the events that happened over in Messeldom and Longport. I know I appreciate what you've done for us in the past, but you should refrain from throwing yourself into every situation you come across. Whenever something big happens, you need to inform your local law enforcement. Alright, we'll let you deal with things the proper way from now on. No, we won't. What do you mean, indeed? The CID managed to secure a member of the anti-immigration terrorists not too long ago. We anticipate there to be an increase in their activities, so we've been trying to gather more information on them. We're asking citizens to share any information they have on suspicious individuals, objects, or potential propaganda. We've yet to find any leads, however. Compared to last year, there's been a pretty big decrease in mafia-related fraud. However, with the introduction of the T-phone, we've been getting more reports about orb mail spam and net scams. It's a completely different type of crime, but thankfully there are a few things the police can do about it. As long as people report it to us, we'll do everything we can to handle it. Right, so... Yeah, again, where's the woman who paints? Like, she was here at one point. We saw her, but she's gone. Let's go to the waterworks, though. Subway entrance? No. So we have to actually travel there, okay. It's such a long road getting from there to here, but our time is finally near.
You hit a good stopping point. Want to take a break?
That's a good thing. That's good. Thank you. That's a good point. Thank you. Let's actually use some of these. Take us back to 200. And let's go. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate.
Deploying shards.
Okay. Let's go coin bullets.
Over here. All for you. All you, Agnes.
Okay, Anya's. Let's get boost recovery.
Blossom for me.
Blossom for me.
Holy bloom.
Thanks, pal.
Cheers,
Mary.
mate. Hey.
A boost would work here.
I know.
Flames, give us strength. Hatra.
Catch her up. Boost. Okay, so let's get that boost going there.
Satellite cure.
Thanks, pal.
Save me.
That's fine.
Got your number. My move now.
Hit their weakness with some art.
Steady. I'm thinking about things. Right, namely, how fast we can get around to things.
Make it count.
You're not getting away. Blast off! Go, Catra!
I'm hoping
Unleashing full strength.
we get quite a bit of boost here. We might not.
Lance mode activate.
So I'd like to get ferries as well. Might bring it up and have the crit. Let's just hover on it just in case. Nah. Shame.
Perfect chance.
A shame. I'll get that on you.
Or done for.
Nice on the crit there. Nice
I won't
freeze.
lose.
Okay, let's make sure we get the boost recovery.
Blossom for me.
We'll get around to Katra. We'll go over shield.
Pal.
Ooh,
Our chance.
that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I mean, yeah, but we need to get Van back up because he succumbed to a debuff.
There.
Thanks, pal.
Perfect chance.
Take one boost there. Get that going again.
Flames, give us strength.
Would you? Oh, that debuff's annoying.
This is getting dangerous.
It is. So, let's actually...
Sir, give it my all. It'll be all right, everyone. Great circle of light.
Is that debuff's the thing that's getting me, isn't it?
Boost gauge limit increase.
Give me power! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Boost gauge limit broken.
Again, that's...
That's far enough.
That's a pain, that one is. Mishy boost.
There.
I can't unleash anything here.
Thanks, pal. Got your number.
Hey, if you pass out, don't come crying to me.
I wasn't gonna!
There.
Our chance.
We need to get like full recoveries going on here.
Boost.
Here goes!
Okay.
Energy output.
Flaming
at max.
Prayer.
Yusri ala hab al-Fusta!
Okay,
Output
we'll
maximized.
try and get that again.
Engaging drive. Feel.
There.
Hatra! I won't lose!
Okay, so let's
Boost
try
level
and
maximum
get
strength.
a shield going over here now
Pull
then.
out all the stops.
Yeah.
Here I go! Jabril Guard! Fairy! Flames!
Come,
Boost going
searing
there.
seal.
I'm searing seal.
Time for thaumaturgy.
That's such a pain.
Yeah.
Gotcha!
Oh, it's evil.
There! Fairy!
Activating skill.
Nice.
I'm going.
You're going. All right. There's nothing I can do against that other than like, having stuff that
There.
prevents it.
I owe you one.
Perfect chance!
I won't say it's a perfect chance, but
Sci-Fi activate!
it's like the only way to get
you
that
pass out,
going
don't
there.
come crying to me.
I need. What can I do to prevent that now, other than
Hey.
exit,
Are you okay?
get a
Hit
piece of
their weakness with
equipment,
smarts.
so try and seal and stuff.
Time for thaumaturgy.
Hold on.
Chance!
Obviously, shards
Boost
as well would
level
be a way to do it.
maximum strength.
Flames protect us! Here I go! Jabril Guard!
Let's get that regen going as well. Okay. We should still get the boost though. Mishy boost. I'm gonna try and get rid of one of them.
There!
Fairy.
Activating skill.
Let's hope she would get enough.
Hatra!
They're stunned.
That's a stun, fantastic.
Activating skill.
Give me power! You're finished! Ignis! Rampage!
Hyper chain.
Blitzed!
Get out of here already. Go on. Such a pain.
There.
Van!
I'm going.
All right then.
Output maximized.
Attack me.
Locking on. Fire. Got it.
I've got it! Here
Locking
I
on.
go.
Fire.
Goodbye. You were quite the nuisance. Buckle. Level up. Runway?
That's all, folks.
Runway?
Reward deposited.
What's runway? Dun, dun, dun. Ow. What a pain that one was. Fun as a result, but you know, still a pain. Still a pain. Let's see here. So, orbits. Because we've got Pockle. Go up. Which takes your evasion. We can lose 5 now.
Maintenance time.
On you. Got anything better here? Defense and movement. The evasion actually goes up for that one. Right, you want to lose 5. Suppose we could then.
Maintenance time.
Get rid of evade 1.
I've updated your skills.
Just trying to remember if that's correct for you. Like, no.
Maintenance time.
It's not firing at Earth, really.
Maintenance time.
Yeah, we'll get
I've
that one then.
updated your skills.
Thank you.
That's a single element slack.
Wait, where's Gaia Verse? Where's that?
Maintenance time.
Can I not have it equipped at the same time as... Yeah, that was the issue.
That's a single element. I've updated your... That's a single element. Ooh, a new skill.
Ooh! Just thinking like some of these, it's like I can go up. Oh, you already have it, yeah. My EP cut. Do we have an EP cut 3 at this point? No. Is there an EP cut 3? I can't remember.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Well, we need to sort yours later. Everything there's good, I feel. Okay. Right. Kyoto, like I said, so I'm feeling like Trion Mall. Mall? Tower? Mall? Same thing.
Let's get going.
Maybe the painter's there. Yeah, that boss was interesting. No. Let's just go straight to Stardust Cinema.
Here you'll find
See what films they got. Because like I said, if depending on what they've got, will depend whether or not I go back to Esprit.
Thank you for your visit today.
I'm here to see the adventures of Rockford and 3 Point Heat again. Each watch feels as fresh as the first, and the acting's so layered that I can always pick out something new about it. Typically binge 2 movies in a row though, so my days end up zipping by just like that. Oh, wrong cue. Film culture has gradually become more and more widespread in Edith, and our theatre is at the forefront. A couple of other cinemas have opened recently, but as you can see, we're the ones who have had the most success. Perhaps I'll consider opening another branch in Messeldom, or even Tharbad.
Step right up.
Welcome to Stardust. What you got? What's playing right now? Purchased. Yeah, we've seen those. Okay.
Thank you for your visit today.
So, let's go back to Tyrell, the cinema,
Let's get going.
and we'll watch the other one. Do 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 do.
Thank you.
Okay,
for your visit
my Casablanca. Let's go
Showing
Catra.
number 1 will soon begin.
Hmm.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Yes. That's 3 tickets for my Casablanca. Your total would be 600 Mira.
Mike.
Van decided to let everyone loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company to tag along with him, they made their way to the theatre. Told you. Helena, a third year at a prestigious all-girls school and head of its library committee, does not get along with her first-year subordinate, Sherry. Being an austere young lady of high birth, she has exceptionally little tolerance for Sherry's childish, impish behavior. One day, Helena, finds an exchange diary in the library, its author desiring a pen pal. Intrigued, she writes a response under a pseudonym. Adopting the guise of a kind, caring upperclassman, Helena continues the correspondence and her relationship with her pen pal deepens. Eventually, as their exchange becomes more personal in nature, Helena comes to realize her secret recipient may in fact be Sherry. As time passes, Helena maybe, notices gradual shifts in Sherry's disposition, with her looking more downcast by the day. While she could find nary a trace of melancholy within her notes, Helena's worries festered all the same, leading her to confront Sherry directly. Although initially hesitant, Sherry confesses that she's fallen in love with a classmate she had been exchanging notes with. In that moment, Helena felt a tinge of joy, but she is taken aback. Her last failed relationship with a girl is still fresh on her mind. Out of a desire to protect her from the same pain, Helena tries to convince Sherry to cut off her feelings for her alter ego. Oh no.
You're merely playing a game of make-believe. I assure you, it won't last. These kinds of fickle relationships are all too common here. Besides, you've heard that people who engage in that sort of thing often become an object of idle gossip and ridicule, yes?
I understand that. It's just...
Oh, don't tell me you actually believe that pen pal of yours is your dream soulmate. How juvenile. Flights of romantic fancy are all well and good, but I think it's about time you grew up, Sherry.
I get it now. This is your way of being kind, isn't it? You're denying my feelings so I won't get hurt.
What are you saying? Did you not listen to a single word I said?
I did a lot of thinking about who this girl could be. I wondered, who is this person that's comforting me with all these kind words? And then, I saw you. I saw you put the diary back in its hiding place.
You saw that? But the person you developed feelings for is nothing more than a fabrication. They aren't the rigid girl you see before you.
That's not true. The girl I see in front of me is shy, and she hides her kindness behind a thin veil of austerity. If I were to put my feelings into words, how would I write them? Maybe you can teach me, Helena.
We don't need to write them down, Sherry. Because they're already engraved in our hearts.
Why is it called My Casablanca? It's not how Casablanca ends. Plus, they don't have Casablanca in this world, do they? I mean, like, it's an actual place, so, you know. It truly is a precious thing, isn't it? Falling in love, I mean. The way Sherry was able to get her feelings across, and how Helena finally learned to be honest with herself. Yeah, but hiding your feelings in a diary on a library shelf kind of feels like a soppy way to go about it. Actually, I take that back. I can already hear Aaron calling me an out-of-touch old fart in my head. He would say that, yes. In my opinion, not being able to see who you're writing to makes you want to know more about them. And I'm sure everyone gets nervous telling someone their true feelings, no matter how old they are. I was amazed at how Sherry just told Helena exactly how she felt. No hesitation. I wish I could be like her. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to fully relate to what those girls were thinking, even though I feel like I should. That said, no one has the right to dictate who you can or can't have feelings for. People can like who they like regardless of gender. Well said. It's tough being a minority. They're often dealt a hard lot in life. And I can't imagine it's easy to confide in someone about those kinds of feelings. Someday I hope that we can build a happier world for those people. A world where they can live their lives peacefully. And be accepted in the same way that you, the professor, and everyone else accepted me. For whoever I might be. Aw, gotcha! That's what I want for myself too. Oh. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. Having finished their break, Ben and his crew resumed their work. I really like where Katra's story's gone. I really do. Because it is that aspect of like, obviously, you know, Katra's story wasn't finished in the first game, but it felt that like there wasn't really much to Katra. Like it went to a certain point and then stopped. It's like, because they needed to get to this point, they needed to get here, didn't they? And it's like, aha, now there's so much going on with Katra, and it's like, I like it quite a bit. It's a good story, good story. Right, let's get back.
Here goes.
To Trion Tower, Mall, you know. All right, let's go into the shops. R&M. I'll be honest, dealing with my manager, Dahlia, isn't always easy. She's all about work and nothing but. But she was the one who poached me back when I was working at an apparel store in Vallis. I'm still shocked that she did that. And well, coming to R&M's Calvert Republic branch was my choice at the end of the day. So I can't really complain.
We hope you'll have a fabulous time.
Jimmy! I'll try to take the clerk's advice to heart. So to recap, the lengths of the top and the bottom have to balance out. And then I need to make sure the colours match. It's so complicated, I already feel my confidence slipping. Kind of like this jacket here. Where it's got that sort of like the blue bit, but it's got like the white creamy trim to it. It's like it's nice colour palette at least. Launching an official website and updating it on a regular basis seems to be doing a fine job of pulling more customers in.
We hope you'll have a fabulous time.
The issue I have here is like if they ever mention it being like a World Wide Web, so like the word website doesn't quite sit right. Like Orbital site, maybe? I don't know what you do there. It's like I can't remember them mentioning anything like a World Wide Web. Hence, website. So I don't know what you'd replace it with there that would make sense to you easily. Other companies will be following our example before long though, so we can't afford to rest on our laurels. It's imperative that R&M cements its position at the top of the fast fashion world. To that end, we need to stay 3 steps ahead of our competition when it comes to business development. See, that's the problem with localization, where it's like, you could make it so it's like, well, I suppose it might be the same in Japanese as well. But just the idea of like, you could easily just have it so... Well, it's more just storytelling in general, so I suppose it would apply to the Japanese as well. Can I actually go up there?
Oops.
Nope, don't need to go any further. What was I saying? Yeah, that idea of like, you need to convey the meaning, the idea of like what a website is, but within this world, it's like, how do you do that? It's like saying they don't have the World Wide Web as a concept, as an idea, as the way to describe what we have, you know. Like they don't have that, so they don't have the word website. How do you convey the meaning of what that is without using the word website and keep it within this world's thing? Like if you said orb site, it'd be like, I'm not following. It's like you need a bit more explanation. It's like it may just be easier to just say website to just convey the right meaning to us following along. It's like, I mean, maybe there's enough context there. It's like, it's difficult at times, I imagine.
Anything of interest?
I mean, no.
I hope you found everything.
I was debating giving it to Katra and then putting the evasion back, but it's like, no.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower.
She is here. Trion Tower, this is the year I capture your essence on canvas. I'll try to actually put it on canvas. I swear it upon the bristles of my brush. Trying to do so from afar proved unsatisfactory, so this time I've switched up my approach. By drawing it from an up-close perspective, I'll be able to capture its majesty once and for all. Then I'll be able to proudly declare that I've conquered Trion Tower.
You won't want to miss it.
Sounds like the stage is really heating up today. You'll want to stop by again tomorrow, though. Why? Because Mishy's going to be holding another show. Sure, he does them on a regular basis, but each one makes my heart soar all the same. Oh, and guess what? Mishy's up on the observation deck at this very second. If you hurry, you might still be able to catch him. We're going, Ferry.
Here you'll find Trion Tower.
Head to the observation deck.
Major landmark.
Gotta make a wishy with Mishy.
Whoa! What an amazing view!
Twice as tall as the Great Spire, huh? Whoever built this must have been compensating for something.
We're finally here together.
Aw.
Huh? She looks like she's bursting with joy. Wonder why.
Trion Tower was designed around 50 years ago by Professor Epstein. Having such a famous person involved in the creation of the capital's landmark is a source of great pride for our city. Oh, is that true? I had no idea. Well, I think it was a while before the fact that was made known. Well, I think it was a while before the fact was made known to the general public, yeah. Okay. We are so high up. For those wanting to take a photo with Mishy, please line up here. And don't forget to buy one of our limited edition Trion Tower picture frames. I'm here to play at Trion Tower today. Edith is so big. Guess it goes to show how very small my own world is. Make a wishy with Mishy. Rosie? So Mishy is here today. Oh, wow, I'm so glad I asked the security downstairs. You know, I've actually been doing a lot of thinking about Mishy lately. This version isn't as refreshing to look at as the old one, but I'm sure the new Mishy's trying his best. Honestly, I think I might even like the new fur texture. Yeah, this one's just as good as the others. Oh, like ups and downs, you know. Yeah, you found me. How did you suss out the location of my secret spy lair? Well, you're too late. The whistleblower documentation is gone. My comrades are taking it to the authorities as we speak. It's only a matter of time before the police descend on your mansion. Your days of swindling are numbered, Andrew. Who the heck's Andrew? I think we just got sucked into her world of make-believe. Oh. If you intend to kill me, then go ahead and get it over with. But know this, Andrew. You've lost, and nothing will change that fact. Alright then. Miss Bezelia, the president has informed me that he will be unable to attend tea today. No. He offered his sincere condolences. Some rather unfortunate business matters have cropped up in recent days. Oh, it's alright, I understand. Thank you for telling me. You know, now that I think about it, my father has contributed quite extensively to the capital's townsplace, has he not? Townscape. Indeed he has. Not only did the president aid in the formation of Edith's financial foundations, but he did so for the overall republic as well. And today he spends his time traveling cross-country, looking for investors to help spread his wealth to the surrounding areas. This is the first I'm hearing of this. Perhaps my father deserves a more filial daughter? Unless, do you think I'm capable of growing into someone my father could take pride in? Yes, Miss Bezelia, I truly do. You're quite the sensible girl, after all. Not to mention all those lessons you've learned and the connections you've made. They'll lead you to heights never before seen. The president had dinner plans with Miss Bezelia today, but he was pulled away unexpectedly. That's why he asked I bring her to the observation deck in his stead. He wants me to show her all he's been working towards. Hope this proves to be a formative experience for her. I never really knew what was in my father's heart. Maybe that's why I didn't make much of an effort to understand him. But now that I'm finally seeing his true colors, I feel happy. Proud, even. The more I learn, the more I see the amazing man and father who loves and cares about me. Oh, here they are. I don't know where Dad told us he wanted to come to Trion Tower. We can be real childish sometimes. Well, I guess it does make for a nice change of pace. Sure beats staying at home all the time. The test for Aramis is over now, but I can't stop thinking about how hard it was. I need to keep calm. I mean, I did everything I could to prepare myself. Even calculated my own score. Oh dear. Trion Tower. It's reminding me of how high the bar is for getting into Aramis. Need to keep calm. I mean, I did everything I could to prepare myself. Even calculated my own score. My son finally finished taking his entrance exam, so I figured it might be nice to go out somewhere to celebrate as a family. After all, it's been a while since we've spent time together, and we haven't been to Trion Tower in just as long. I'm glad to see they seem to be having fun. According to the schedule, the NIS entrance exam results will be sent out tomorrow. No, I can't start doubting my son now. No matter what the results are, I'll have his back. Yeah. We've always had issues seeing eye to eye, but I'm glad we have the chance to bond with one another again. I just hope this outing will be enough to see Curtis at ease. I wonder when we last came to Trion Tower. Wait, did my husband bring us here to pray for Curtis? Well, I suppose I have heard that people come here to pray on occasion. In that case, oh goddess, please, please, please bless Curtis with a happy and successful high school life. Actually, everyone in the family seems to be on a different wavelength at the moment. No matter, I'll take this opportunity to pray for Curtis's success. Goddess, please bless us. The observation deck's rather lively today. Man, I love when there's a crowd. That way I don't have to see the view. Please don't tell the others about this. Oh dear, Curtis. Can I actually go up there? Nope. Do 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 do.
Welcome.
Hello, Bart. Mom and Dad decided they were going to buy a T-phone recently. I can't believe we're going to have the latest in tech in our house. I mean, I guess it's cool. Enjoy it, Bart. Guess what? I went and bought myself a T-phone today. Actually, not just one, but two Joe Mango T-phones. One for my husband, and the other will be for me and Bart to share. I even arranged a 2-year payment plan. New technology is so exciting, don't you think? I just can't wait to start it up. My dog was using my T-phone like a chew toy the other day. Thing's practically covered in teeth marks. I mean, I'm glad my dog didn't swallow anything, but I'm really hoping the damage can be fixed. Probably superficial, probably superficial. I've been getting a lot of questions about how to use the T-phone lately. And the only reason I've been able to answer them is because I have my own. Well, actually, the manager only gave it to me so I could understand how it works. But thanks to that, I'm very familiar with all of its functions now. Any problems with the customers have experienced, I've experienced too. Oh. Learn by doing kind of thing. I've been working at the Vern store for a while now, but I learn something new every day. I mean, back in Cray Village, Boss Goddard taught me so much. But technology hasn't stopped progressing since then, and that means I have some catching up to do. Alright, Lashkar's been doing a little better recently. I think he's even starting to have a more positive outlook on his future. He really is a good kid, and I intend to do everything I can to make sure he's alright from now on. Good. I also mean to carry the memory of everyone we lost for the rest of my life. Still, I know I shouldn't get too caught up in the past. I believe that Mom and Dad and the boss are all cheering me on from the goddess's side. And that's enough to keep me going. I'll become the best engineer they've ever seen. It's been about 4 months since I became the manager. You know, I actually used to work at Valis Investment Bank's main office. While I was still employed there, I took an interest in the Vern Company's products, and I found the Republic rather fascinating as well. So when I received an offer to become the manager of a Vern store, I immediately accepted. I still think it was the right choice for me. I'm thinking like Cray Village. It's like, I'm thinking like with potentially changing the timeline, like, you know, that idea I said where with Agnes taking on the Van role and basically being like, I'm going to do this to save all of you kind of thing. And it'll reset the timeline and basically make it so she didn't exist in the timeline, but she still exists on the space station, that kind of thing. We've been through that before. Right. That kind of logic, it would have to go back. Like the timeline, like we'd have to go back, time leap, reset to a certain point to just before she was born. So it's like, that's how far I think the timeline's going to go back. Like, how old is she? Like, what, 16? Where's the information? They normally have the information somewhere. There we go. Doesn't say their age. How old is she? That just says the Arkwright Solutions. Where's the characters? Where's the characters? Battle. Connect. Anya's. Doesn't say her age. Oh. How old's Anya's? That's my question. Right now. Because it's that case of like, because that's how many years I think the timeline's going to go back. Yeah. Yeah. I used to work at Valis Investment Bank's main office. Working at the bank was enjoyable enough, but I'm happy with where I am today as well. Okay, no more dots in there. Any dots left up here? Nope, let's go down then. Doom 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 doom.
Huh? Hey, isn't that...
It's Saara and Shaheena. They must be visiting the capital.
Yeah, those two are in the same agency as I am now. They're here to promote some of their work.
That's cool. Oh, you're right. Sailor's terrible with all kinds of scary stuff. We went to go see a horror movie one time, and you should have seen how pale her face was when we left. Poor thing. Well, I'm sure it made for a fun memory. You know, I get that you two have been working so hard, but I worry you're going to overdo it soon. Ah, don't worry. We'll just make sure to take our breaks. Although we have been talking about going on hiatus for a bit. Alright then, I guess that makes me feel a little better. Anyway, I should get going. Let me know when you have some free time again. Yeah, for sure.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
It's nice that Daphne and I can still hit it off like before. Sure, there's a few generations between us, but we just get each other, you know? She even comes to cheer us on at all of our shows. No amount of thanks is enough for that.
Indeed.
Chatting with Lulua never fails to brighten my mood. It's a relief to know things are slowly picking up with her idle career. I plan to look out for her in whatever way I can. That's what friends do, after all. Yes. Observing Trion Mall's facilities and services has given me some insight on their business tendencies. For instance, their propensity for external companies and foreign brands. Of course, that in itself is far from unusual for a shopping center. But the way they go about it is more flexible than most. They even managed to pull in the Quincy company despite being funded by Central Eastern Capital. It's impressive, to be certain.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Another point worth noting is Trion Mall's extensive use of their stage for entertainment purposes. They had a few Central Easterners dance in a performance today. A recent word of mouth tells me there are Mishi shows periodically as well. On that subject, Mishi was originally a product of Crossbell State, funded by one of Valis Investment Bank's rivals. They purchased the rights to him legitimately, but co-opting the symbol of a competitor to utilize for one's own benefit is certainly something.
You won't want to miss it.
You won't want to miss it. Once again, I find myself here, staring at all these delicious tarts that I will not buy. I am dutifully applying self-restraint. After I save up my money, I can indulge on all the limited edition spring tarts my heart craves. That's precisely why I'm skipping meals, so I can save on future food expenses. That's not a good idea. You need raw materials for your body to work properly. Essentially. Headquarters recently sent out a survey inviting each of our storefronts to propose new confection ideas for the coming season. Until now, the company's development division would always decide future product lines unilaterally. It would seem the change in our leadership has brought about a more open workplace culture as well. He's right. Back when my father was in charge, various departments were fairly sequestered from one another. It's nice to know things are changing for the better. No doubt.
Hello there.
Hello, Quincy Cake. Lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you, sir. A little while ago, the news was talking about those monstrous anti-immigration terrorists. Those criminals are giving the old nobility a bad name. Now innocent people such as myself are being caught in the crossfire. Those of the old nobility must have the breadth of mind to accept all peoples and cultures. You're really gonna eat that whole cake to yourself, mate? I mean, look at his face. He's like, I'm gonna eat this cake. I am gonna eat this cake. Oh, don't you worry. Yep. Hello. Alright.
It's a cutting-edge piece of global technology.
Well, if it isn't Anya's and Van, and Elaine's here as well. Oh, I see. You must be doing the job you were talking about. That's right. It's nice to see you, Mr. Powell. Glad to see you. Sorry it's been so long since our last meet-up. Anyway, you guys having a little after-work get-together? I wouldn't call it a get-together, really. It's more so a celebration to recognize all our hard work. What have you got there? It's like, you've got a drink.
Welcome to the
Like, you got some kind, like, I don't even know how you eat that, because that's like, that's not a drink you've got in front of you, mate. That, like, where are your spoons and stuff? Like, the drink, that makes sense, but they're not drinks, are they? Are they? You see, we finally finished grading all the entrance exams. I suppose it is that time of year, isn't it? Between you and me, I'm pretty excited to see this new batch of students. They're bound to be a real treat. Well, setting that aside, you're that famous Arkwright, aren't you? Famous? You left quite the impression on Powell, you know? He talks about you every chance he gets. Both you and Beauty's Blade seemed like you were always attracting some kind of attention to yourselves. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Of course Van was a problem child. Watch it. Actually, you'd be surprised, most of my memories of him are rather positive. That was it, you're not going to say more. I invited Miss Towa, see, and Miss Sonia along as well. But both claim to have other business to attend to. Oh well, suppose there's always next time. Because it is like, is this your first name or last name, Powell? Time certainly does fly by, doesn't it? It was a pleasure catching up with you, Van. You as well, Elaine. This year's examinees were very impressive. I had more than a few of their answers taking me by surprise. I'm confident they'll be able to shoulder the future of the Republic once they're older. I suppose being a teacher really is rewarding. You'd hope, you'd hope.
Welcome to the Treon Mall. Here you'll find Treon Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks. You'll also find the
Can you-
Verdant Store,
there.
a movie theater,
The most common inquiries I get at this window regarding financing for Valis-based enterprises. Their continued expansion into Calvert over these last few years will likely force many Republican businesses into making major changes. When competition drives companies to grow like this, our livelihoods become comparatively richer for it. There's truly never a dull moment in the stock market. That's what I find worthwhile about this line of work.
Well...
Yes, well... Dun 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 dun. If I stay at this company, they'll just work me like a dog until my very last breath. That's why I decided to aim for an early retirement. After I make some successful investments and get an income stream going, I can pull out of the company and just manage my portfolio once in a while. Nothing like setting a goal to give you a second wind. Step number 1 is to open a brokerage account and start trading. Oh dear. I don't feel that's going to go your way. There's that attitude, it's like, Hi. Saara Shaheena, you're amazing out there.
Hi, Fairy and friends. We sure didn't expect to bump into you here.
Yes, life is so hectic that we haven't been able to stay in touch. It really has been too long.
Since the end of the year, at least. Glad to see you holding up okay. Yeah, you two really strutted your stuff back there. Looks like you managed to put some pep into that step you were having problems with, too. Saara Shaheena.
We have you watching our rehearsals to thank for that, Judith. Once again, it's wonderful to see you, Van. And everyone else too, of course.
And the rest.
Yeah, talk about a lucky break. I mean, we didn't even have to make an appointment first. Sounds like destiny to me. Right, sis?
The choice of Steins Gate.
Shaheena, please.
1 minute in and they're already making a scene. I saw the Saga of Ravana, by the way. Not a character I'd expect you to get cast as. You're a natural at acting, though. Who would have guessed? Personally, I found it to be very challenging, but it was a valuable learning experience. At any rate, it's a relief to know you two are the same as ever. No kidding. Hey, that's not true. I've definitely changed. See, I've got sexy lady written all over me now. What, like... in pen? Like what? Not from where I'm standing. Your confidence is commendable, however. Don't worry, Shaheena. You still have time. We can work at it together. Great. Now I've got Fairy feeling sorry for me. Jokes aside, though. Saara's gotten a whole lot foxier, don't you think? Me, Shaheena? What are you saying? Now that she mentioned it, I have to agree. Too true. Having your dancing appreciated by so many people has made a real positive impact. If you didn't have the makings of a star before, you definitely do now. It's like all your charms are coming at us at full force. I'm guessing you've finally managed to accept yourself, huh? Seriously though, you'd make a real splash in the industry with a little sexy rebranding. Take my word for it. Judith, not you too. Hey, you have a big-time star vouching for you. That's a good sign as you can hope for. Well, if you think so, Van, I'll give it my best effort. Just be careful not to let any sleazebags out there take advantage of you. Like Gotti. Believe me, they'll be beating a path to your door from here on out. That's fine, guys like that aren't her type anyway. Really? Then what is? Moving on, I'm sure you're all very busy. And we have another performance to prepare for. Good point, sorry for holding you up. Oh, Saara. Anyway, see you around, guys, bye-bye. Oh, Saara is probably the cadence of that. What a beautiful pair of sisters. And to think they're on such close terms with you. That aside, they're doing remarkably well in spite of all they've been through this past year. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're rooting for them.
Their Eastern tea is quite nice.
Shaheena and I will be in the capital for a few more days before our tour moves on to its next leg. Unfortunately, we do have a performance coming up in a bit, so maybe we can talk longer another time? Yeah, we should go eat at Montmartre again. Alright, sounds like a plan. You two can teach me some more dance moves too. I kinda, like, there's a difference between, like the pining for Van from different characters compared to what we had in, Cold Steel to this. Because here, it's like, you got other characters pining for him, but he basically only has eyes for Elaine. And the reason he's not pursuing a relationship with Elaine is because he's got issues with his life and he's trying to resolve them. And she's willing to wait. It's like, yeah, I like this. It's almost like it's an in-between what we had in Sky and Cold Steel, where it's like, yeah, you got other characters that are interested, but you still got that story of like, there's clearly a canon pairing kind of thing. It's very much like, yeah, Van and Elaine. And I want their relationship to blossom. So I need them to resolve their issues, you know? Well, Van's issues mainly. I submitted my attempt at a stylish ad concept to my clients, but they said it was too tacky and abstract, so it's back to the drawing board. Excuse me for being a generation behind the curve, I guess. The reparations bubble made it feel like the sky was the limit. That's what convinced me that I could hack it freelance in the first place. Losing faith in myself won't fix anything. I just need to make the latest trends mesh with my style. Yeah, that's how that works.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
We've reached the free time portion of our tour, so everyone else should be mid-shopping spree at the mall right now. I used to go around and make some purchases of my own during these breaks, but almost every tour we give comes here at some point. Kinda killed the magic for me by now. It's like, yeah, it would do. It would do. Do. I'm visiting the LaBelle Boutique. La Lila. Our store carries a drink called the Grand Chardonnay. Yes. It's a vintage wine that has been made more affordable in recent years. Oh. I suppose, like, yeah. It's been several years, so they've probably found a way to, like, mass produce it, essentially, so the price would come down as a result. We also have an aged Grand Chardonnay in our storehouse. Its flavor is like none other, I assure you. If you're seeking a beverage that's representative of our culture, then look no further.
I'm quite proud
We
of
can
what
actually
we have
get it.
to
It's
offer.
500? I mean, I was expecting cheaper, but not that cheap. You know.
Please come again.
Like, what happened? What happened? How did it get that cheap? Are you making it like every minute or something now? Like, what? That's way too cheap. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. I wanted to use it to do.
Got any plans?
Yes, the Grand Chardonnay.
Don't mind if I do.
Indeed. Strength and ATS. Cool. Alright, so we're going to use this as a place to now end this part. And in the next part, we will head on over to the Blacklight District and then the Center Marché. Yeah, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.